Your beliefs, my friends, create your thoughts, feelings, and actions, which creates your experienceable reality, which creates your life. Therefore, if you want to create your reality in ways that are optimal, in ways that serve you, in which you are literally living your best life, well, you have to change your beliefs. You have to change your belief systems. And if you don't know who you are, right, and you've never gone into the process of rectifying your belief systems, then you're just going to be out here spewing all kinds of vibrational points of attraction and attracting to you anything and everything. Positive circumstances, negative circumstances. Why is this happening to me? Why is this constantly happening to me? Well, because you are stuck in a looping pattern. You're stuck in a belief system that is not serving you, that keeps perpetuating in your life, because you have not gone within and done the work to examine that belief system and change it. Overlay it with a new one. Replace it. Right? So we want to look at our beliefs. We want to examine our beliefs, right? So why are you in poverty? Why are you attracting people that do not commit to you? Why are you attracting friends that flake on you? It's all to do with you and the vibration that you sit at and the vibration that you emit based off of your belief systems, based off of what you believe. If you believe that men are evil and negative, which is a common societal perpetuation that is going on at this current day and age, which is ridiculous, and it's infiltrated by the media to destroy the nuclear family dynamic, by the way. So if you actually believe that about men, that men are evil, then men in your life will show you and reflect to you what you believe about them. Same thing with women. If you believe all women are, like after one thing, they're after like short-term relationships or money. That's like a big thing, right? People think women are after money. So if you believe that about women, women will specific women will come into your life to prove that to you. This is the law of attraction. It is always in effect. It doesn't turn off. So that's why when you actually go to sleep, you release resistance, right? You release resisting your reality. You release emitting a certain vibration into your reality, and so it's pause. The law of attraction can pause. You are in your resting state. You are in nirvana. You are in bliss. And then most people wake up again and they remember that, oh, I have to be unhappy about my life, or oh, I have to struggle with money. These are belief systems. That's why some people have wealth without working too hard for it and others don't. Because those who have wealth have tapped into the frequency of wealth and they live like that. They live that way. They live, breathe, and exist within ease, within wealth, within universal abundance. It's not rocket science, but it may seem like it if you've never heard of these concepts before. You have to change how you think of things if you want things to actually change in your reality. You have to see people as honest and worthy of your trust if they're actually to be trustworthy. Somebody who has had their trust broken may walk around thinking that people are untrustworthy. And so you're going to keep attracting untrustworthy people into your experience because that is what you are projecting. That is what you think about people. So always examine your belief systems. It always comes down to you. It's not that anyone is doing anything outside of you. The universe is a mirror. People are reflections of you. They show you who you are. Be grateful for the way people show up into your experience. And if people are showing you positivity, loyalty, friendship, assistance, healthy connections, that is because you are vibrating at that attractiveness level. That is because that is what you believe. You believe that you deserve it. And you are very solid and grounded in that belief that this is what is normalcy. So it will be normalcy for you. You know what I mean? And let's say you've been through life and things have happened with you that have derailed your beliefs around people, around money, like around health, like maybe you've lost a lot of things in your life. Understand that it's due to previous energetic momentum that you were carrying, belief systems that you were carrying that even allowed these experiences to unfold in the first place. Make peace with them. Start examining your belief systems, right? Because unless you know who you are and what beliefs you carry, you cannot actually attract anything of a positive nature in this life, right? So make peace with what has happened, right? To minimize any PTSD, and have honest conversations with yourself about what you need to change in terms of what you believe to be true. Examine your currently held belief systems and impose the opposite. If you believe that all men are negative or evil in some way, understand that that is the belief system that you have. And this could have come from your friends, society, social media, whatever it is. But it's not serving you. It actually doesn't even matter where it came from. It's just not serving you. So it doesn't need to be there. So what you need to do is understand that you are carrying that, get very honest with yourself that you have that belief system, and seek to eradicate it, and not just eradicate it, but replace it with a new one. Men are nourishing. Men are nurturing. Men are vital for society. Men are healthy. Men are protective. Men are beautiful. Men are misunderstood, right? Like, this is the narrative. Actually, I'm bringing this up because this is the narrative that like literally needs to be perpetuated throughout social media, because there's too much hatred of like literally both genders, and specifically men too, that is uncalled for, unnecessary, neurotic. And the sole purpose of it is to split up the nuclear family dynamic. And if you are smart, you'll understand this. If you are intelligent enough and perceptive enough, you'll understand that this is what has been perpetuated for a purpose. Understand the motivation behind trends. You know what I mean? So it's important for you to examine your currently held belief systems. If you think money is evil, money will give you evil. Money will show you negativity. But if you think that it's a normal part of life and that you have an abundance of it and that you actually can use it and invest it in things and properties and CDs and like stocks and bonds, and it just works for you, then it'll work for you. And there might be, at some point also, there might be a significant need to broaden your education around certain things, like around society or around money. And that is a part of changing your belief systems about them. Everything that we experience is self-imposed. And that's a harsh truth. People do not want to hear that they have self-imposed their pain. But in actuality, ease and rest and relaxation and peace are normalcy. And not only 808 on my timer, and not only are they normal, like the body is self-healing, the mind is self-healing. So if you're stuck in ruts of depression or anxiety or poverty or whatever it is, consider that maybe it's due to a belief system that you have that is not going anywhere because you have not done the work to eradicate it. Guys, we need to work on our belief systems. We need to understand who we are so the world cannot tell us who we are. We need to understand who we are so much so, like this should be our main focus and priority and goal in life, so that we can give to the people around us, so that we can give to the world, right? Like, this is important because everybody wants to receive, but nobody wants to give. Giving is the highest point of reception, because in giving, in serving, you are automatically receiving. It's an automatic thing, number one. Number two, when you give in abundance, the universe gives to you in abundance. That's just how it is. And it is directly congruent with the value of output that you provide, as well as the frequency of the output that you provide, right? And everything is justified. Everything is karmically balanced constantly. Law of attraction is extremely fair. It is justice personified. I actually got into a conversation with somebody in college once about this, and they're asking me, well, Seema, if everything is justified, like why do people suffer? Why are people killed? Why are people born into poverty and war and third world countries that don't have resources? And I told them, well, because there was energetic momentum. This is what karma is. There was energetic momentum that was previously in action that now needs time to create, that now needs time to fizzle out, that now needs time to broadcast. That's why. So if you were born in a good family, if you were born in a first world country, this is positive karma as a result of your previous positive actions. And you must continue to create positive actions so that you can set up your future for success, spiritual success, right? It's easy. It's easy to understand. Do good, you'll get good. Do bad, you'll get bad. Think bad, you'll get bad. Think good, you'll get good. It's so easy. It's completely the opposite of rocket science, and people do not understand the laws of the universe. They don't understand. They don't know energy. They don't know energy output, and that's why this channel exists, is for you guys to understand what energy is and how energy works. Because once you understand energy, you will not waste your own life force energy, number one. Number two, you will seek to conserve it. Number three, you will seek to expand it, to allow for it to evolve and grow. And you will pour your creativity and your energy into things that give you high ROI. And usually these are public things, things of a public nature that serve the world in some way. Yeah, you will seek to expand your mind, your consciousness. You'll not waste your time being stuck in cycles of addiction or negative thinking, or stuck in the lower chakras, right? That will block you from being able to hit the heart and sit there and experience true unconditional love, which is restorative, regenerative, healthy, existing, right? At the end of the day, when we die, guys, like when we shed the body, you know, we experience so much bliss and so much love and so much purity. We experience ourselves. And so we get small doses of that in daily life when we take time out to nourish ourselves, nourish our bodies, nourish our minds, enhance our consciousness, sit with God. Like, these are all examples of microdosing death, if you will, because when you shed the body, you return to your purest form, at least for an instant before you have to take another body, if that is your journey, you know. So we don't have to wait to die to sit with God. We don't have to wait to die to be happy or relieved or peaceful. And trigger warning, this is why a lot of people choose to take the route of unaliving themselves, because they think they will feel better in doing so. Anything that you want is because you believe you will feel better in the having of it. And this is no different with cases. It's because life was so unbearable for them that they, you know, wanted relief. And I can make a video about what happens when you do that as well. It's actually written in the Srimad Bhagavatam, what happens when you take your own life. You're creating negative karma because you're going against what was planned for you. Life is a gift. Every moment, every breath is a blessing, is God's favor. Okay, so you are you are discarding that essentially, right? And so you do have to eventually take another body. It may be in a lower form of speciation. It may be with a lower form of consciousness. It may be as a spirit or a ghost. Come on. You know, we want to set ourselves and our futures up for spiritual success, like I said. So that is why you max out this life. You max out this life in doing the best possible acts of positive karma that you could for yourselves and for others, so that when you discard the body, when it's your time, you can go back to God and you do not have to take another form. Because any form that the soul inhabits comes with its own set of senses, its own set of repercussions, its own karma, its own baggage, right? We want to be purified. We want to be done. We want to be finished with the cycle of birth and death. We want to be finished with the cycle of reincarnation and transcend reincarnation. So where do we go? Where do we want to go? We want to go and sit with God, in which our body is unconditional, just like God's body is unconditional. He's never created, nor is he destroyed. Neither are we in our purest form, in our essence, in our soul. But the body is, you see? So we don't want to take another physical form. And if that form is of a spirit or a ghost in some way, we're still trapped, right? Actually, that's like one of the lowest forms one can take. So read the Gita, read the Srimad Bhagavatam, read the Bible, read books that actually inform you on the nature of energy and how energy works and how God works, because these books will actually guide you through life. And they will allow for you to solidify within yourself belief systems that are healthy for your current incarnation, for your current life. You know, so, you know, that's the definition of living as your highest self. That is the definition of being your highest self. And we can all do this. We can all become that way, merge with our highest self and move through the world in that way. It's possible. And it's not just about being a good person. It's about knowing thyself. And so then all aspects of goodness are automatically integrated within our actions and thoughts and intentions and beliefs and belief systems as well. Right? So that's what I had for you guys today. If you guys want further coaching with me, I do not currently have one-on-one coaching open, but what you can do is you can access my school community. I will link it down below. That's where you can find me. That is where I will be hanging out. I love you guys very much. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.